All right, welcome into the second exhibition game this weekend for the Bethesda Big Train Baseball Club. I'm Allie Navarrete alongside Nick Poor. We're bringing you the Big Train versus the Southern Maryland Senators here from Shirley Povich Field. The Big Train got their season started last night against the only Crop Dusters. Just definitely a less than ideal turnout on that one. The Big Train ultimately fell 6-0 to Olney. Nick, what were some of the issues in that game yesterday for Bethesda?
I think a lot of it was not being able to capitalize off of, just getting those opportunities. A lot of opportunities were just a leadoff single and then nothing would follow. There were only 2 hits total. And towards the end of the game, too, the pitchers it felt like they stopped giving their best stuff. A late rally from the Crop Dusters that should not have come about.
Doesn't need to be that way.
I'm taking my laptop off now. We are back. Yes, apologies. No one in the Big Train organization has been informed of the lineup. The team arrived about 50 minutes prior to game time after that opener against the Crop Dusters.
Yeah, even our very own PA announcer is going with the numbers. So again, that's number 23 for the Senators at bat right now, facing Brandon Clark on the mound. Count at 1-1.
We know the name of our Big Train boys, especially. Is he one of the Bama boys?
He is one of the
He's
Bama
a
boys.
Boy.
Swing and a miss there. Fouled off a little, so
Apologies, I'll get out.
dedicated to our jobs. Clark there with a beautiful pitch to start off this at bat. 0-1.
Clark sadly did not make an appearance for Bama this year. Of course, an SEC team. As a freshman, you wouldn't expect to break the lineup. So this could be huge for him here.
Ball there. Count at 1-1. Yeah, I think this is a great opportunity. Summer League is where he's going to kind of prove himself and get ready to hopefully see the field a bit more when he returns to Bama in the fall. Swung on there. Number 1 from the Senators. Out to center field. But Wingett takes care of it for out number 2.
That was some good contact from the Southern Maryland Senator hitter, but right out to Wingett.
Definitely a really solid hit, but right into the glove of Wingett. So Big Train takes care of the first 2.
One of the other intricacies of tonight's game is that I think we have 10 batters for the Big Train. Since it's an exhibition, we're running an extra hitter, possibly. But I don't know if that means they're taking turns DHing or we're going through 10-men lineup. I don't know.
Only time will tell.
Only Sal knows.
Only Sal. Clark now facing number 22 from the Senators. First pitch, a ball. Deals again. Another ball. Ball's kind of getting out of the glove of Orgo a bit.
Wonder if 22 is a big Taylor Swift fan.
I don't know about you, Nick, but he's definitely feeling 22.
Listen, we've had a lot of graphic issues, but everything will be all right because I'm right here in the booth next to you.
Another pitch sent in from Clark escapes the glove of Wargoats. Count at 3-0 now.
He's really lacking that horizontal movement. The ball staying out on the catcher's right-hand side, pitcher's left. It needs that bite coming off his four-seamer. It's not getting that horizontal.
And another, just the same. So that'll send number 22 to first walk. So after taking care of the first 2 batters, Big Train see their first Senator runner on base at first.
We'll see if lack of control becomes a bit of a lingering issue for Clark here. He's going to get another batter this inning in a low-pressure situation. Hopefully he can. It's never a good thing to face another batter, but hopefully he can take this as a chance to get into his motion.
Number 8 now from the Senators up to bat.
Are there any songs called 8?
Cannot think of one.
Henry VIII is a guy that existed.
I was thinking like Eminem, 8 Mile.
Oh, 8 Mile. You an Eminem fan?
A little. I like some. I'm not like a huge fan. Not as in like I don't like him. As in I don't know too much.
Yeah, as a white boy who went to middle school, I had an Eminem phase. I actually did a project all about his homophobic lyrics in high school. That was my best work.
Wow.
Compared it to the growth of homophobia and now its decline in rap.
Oh, that's really interesting, actually.
That was actually the best thing I did in high school. I was really proud of that one.
Awesome.
It's out there somewhere on YouTube if you guys can find it. Hunt it down.
Clark gets a strike in there. Count at 1-1.
You know, the very first rap song, Gangster's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang, I forget what the song's called. It's like this very da-da-da-da-da, in the middle of it just like, I'll punch you if you're a fairy. Like, it's very, like, happy, no cursing, and it's just like, if you're gay, I'll beat you up.
Interesting.
Long history of homophobia in that community, in that industry, I should say.
That one, again, kind of escapes the glove of Wargo. So, like we said, Clark seemingly struggling to control his pitches right now. Count at 2-1. Again, a runner on first for the Senators.
A runner not really threatening there, despite the ball coming out of Wargo's hand. We'll see. He's taking a little bit of a bigger lead now.
Sends it in. Strike 2. Nope,
No,
excuse
ball
me.
3.
Ball 3.
That was a close one, though.
I thought that one might have gotten in there.
He keeps hitting that right side of the plate. He's not really going anywhere else.
So count at 3-1.
Let's see what he can do here, trying to avoid putting a runner in scoring position.
Number 8 swings, and it's out to shortstop, but he cannot get his glove on it.
I'm scoring that as an error for Petre.
I agree. So Petre in his Big Train debut today. Oh, that kind of rhymed. Fielding error there. Gets a runner into scoring position on second and sends a runner to first. And they'll bring in a pinch runner for the Senators. Number 5 out there on first, taking the place of number 8, who was the hitter.
Yep.
And I believe that's 3. Up to bat now.
That's disappointing. That was a better pitch from Clark. Got a high fastball in the middle. Got the batter to swing over it. Sent it straight to the shortstop. But disappointingly, first play for Petre is a bit of sadly, a disappointment. But we'll see if he can recover here. It's early days.
First pitch there from Clark. Gets that one in the zone. Again, just still 2 outs. Took care of those first 2 batters, but has since sent runners to first and second. Oh, that one way wild.
See, now he's doing the exact opposite. He overextended, released late in the pitch, and sent it far to Wargo's left.
And runners advance to second and third for the Senators.
How quickly things can change in baseball. Literally 5 minutes ago, we're like, oh, he's going to have a 1-2-3 inning.
You would have thought. But again, it's not really coming off. The issues are coming from Clark himself with that pitching. He's not really in command anymore. He seemed pretty strong first 2.
He just can't find the strike zone right now.
Another ball there, count at 2-1.
That's a perfect time for this game to start, though, because the sun has dropped just as we
I know.
entered the booth.
We're just waiting for it to drop a little further behind the trees.
It's only 73 degrees out here, according to the probably unreliable thermometer out in the Pove. We got to come up with something for that. Not Green Monster, but the Green Cargo. I'll try to make a train thing. Did not work.
Clark desperately needs a strike here.
Oh, he's not going to find it. High and away.
So now bases loaded for the Senators. Definitely dangerous after a good start to the inning. Getting 2 outs quickly. Senators find themselves with runners on first, second, and third, and number 20 is up to bat.
Oh my God, bases loaded here. This was not what we thought we were going to see from this.
Far from ideal. And, you know, we can't give you the exact roster of this team, but swing and a miss there. So strike 1. Back to the roster. We don't really know who's batting, as we told you, but this is a very young team. Lots of high schoolers. They've brought in another pinch runner at first base. So they're just trying things out. You know, they're looking to join this league. So not as experienced or talented as a roster, you would think, of the Big Train, but definitely not the best way to start here at the top of the first.
Oh, our Bama boy just cannot find his strike zone.
Another ball there.
Might have been that pregame ziti that smelled so good. Might have distracted him.
I know.
It's definitely distracting me.
That one should be good. Yep.
That's what we like to see. Had just the right location there.
Clark in desperate need of retiring this batter here. Again, bases loaded for the Senators.
Now, sadly, we don't have advanced pitching tracking technology, but I bet you the pitch chart would look like a Jackson Pollock painting if we had it for you.
Pretty likely.
Now he's down.
It's a ball thrown, yeah, quite far down. Even count.
Gotta get out of this. It's an exhibition game. You can't let the pressure get to you here. This is not too heavy on the mind.
That one fouled off, so take another stab at number 20 from the Senators.
Sorry.
That another one fouled back toward us this time.
Apologies for the shadows getting cast across the field here. We're trying our best to keep it out of the way, but
The sun is strong here at the Pove. We apologize.
it's catching on, the Pove.
I liked it. I told you. You're like, maybe we think of something better. I was like, I don't know. I like it personally. But Clark here, still even count. That one outside. So full count now. It's now or never for the Bama freshman.
It really is. This is, he's a fast guy. He's got a 6.87 60-yard dash, but, you know, baseball isn't a sprint. It's a marathon.
Definitely right.
Batter, merry-go-round's in motion. Strike three. First strike. Ooh, no, that's
And Clark takes care of it there in a do-or-die situation. Bases loaded. Senators are ready to run home, but he gets the strike to retire the batter, and the Big Train escape the top of the first unscathed. We'll be back shortly when Garrett Felix is up to bat for Bethesda.
and
All right, welcome back here at the bottom of the first inning. Bethesda Big Train versus the Southern Maryland Senators. I'm Allie Navarrete alongside Nick Poor.
hello.
Hello, Nick. Let the people know that you are also here.
Oh, I let him know last inning. Don't worry.
Up to bat first for the Big Train is Garrett Felix, the left fielder, who had a pretty great game last night. Some excellent base running, especially. And pitching for the Senators is number 21. Do not know who he is, but first pitch, a ball.
Garrett Felix wearing some red today on the cleats. The Bama boy representing.
He's a Bama boy as well. I'm going to need to memorize that soon. We got Brandon Clark,
Oh, shoot. I keep calling him a Bama boy, but he's not.
but he's not.
He's James Madison. Apologies.
We have a couple of JMU boys. Doesn't have the same ring to it, but
He and Evan Marcinko both play for James Madison University. The Bama boys are Baylor Cobb, Brandon Clark. So the pitcher and catcher are separated, actually. Interesting that they would not want Cobb catching for Clark.
Yeah. Although, well, maybe they practice together.
And I'd assume that their college coach would say, if you could do that, that'd be great, because it'd give them reps together for maybe when they're seniors and they're playing.
Senators pitcher walks Felix. Got one strike in there, but cannot make it happen. So Felix will advance to first base. Pretty good sign for the Big Train. Like I said, he had some pretty excellent base running last night. It was one inning where stole second and third, so definitely a good look. And up next is Petre, who's getting the start at shortstop tonight.
Showing you guys the lineup really quick. Very similar to last game, except Petre in the 2-hole tonight.
Petre, freshman at Georgetown, so a DC. Oh.
He's Quebecois, actually.
Excuse me, yeah.
Shout out to Canada.
Ooh, the first pitch comes in, and he hits Petre, so that'll send Felix to second, and he'll be in scoring position without a little to no effort put in there for him to get to second. And then Petre will head to first. Still no outs here as Schulz is coming up to bat for the Big Train.
I got to say, I don't know what this pitcher's talent is. He's throwing extremely slow. He's got no pitch control, and he doesn't seem to have a go-to pitch. I don't want to, go at this guy. He might be in high school.
This is true.
But this is not the kind of caliber performance you expect from a Cal Ripken League team.
Schultz, third baseman, at bat now for the Big Train. That one.
Found the strike zone there.
Yeah. He is throwing rather slow.
It feels like each pitch is an ethos.
I was going to say, he's taking his time between each as well. Deals again, and Felix trying to steal third.
Yeah.
They'll call him safe. So I'm glad I mentioned the base running of Felix because it was quite efficient. And Petre will make it to second as well. So the Big Train with 2 runners now in scoring position, and Schultz at the plate, count at 1-1.
Felix, 3 stolen bases in 2 games already.
Hopefully they can make something happen. Last night, again, we said the Big Train fell to the Crop Dusters 6-0. So his base running kind of went without any outcome last night. But wild pitch there, and Felix will make it home for the first run of the Big Train season. And Schultz still at bat with Petre advancing to third. Big Train up 1-0.
This might be a quick game.
And they're bringing out a coach already to talk to number 21.
Honestly,
on the mound,
I would
so.
too, because it's not like he's, hanging in there with the batters. He is not pitching well tonight.
For a run to score without a hit yet, not a good look.
On the third batter, no hits.
Not a good look.
It was walk, hit by pitch, stolen base, wild pitch.
Yes, that is how it went. Oof. Anyways. Schultz still at the plate as well. Count at 2-1, and number 21's gonna continue to take a stab at him. And Petre again on third now. He was advancing right there behind Felix.
Another one.
Another ball. This guy could very well walk him soon.
Watching Petre out there at third to see how his back/shoulders feeling. I mean, thankfully this pitcher does not throw hard. I don't mean to pile on him again by saying that, but thankfully it didn't look like the worst thing to be hit by. But
yeah. And he'll walk him. So Schultz headed to first base, and it's Baylor Cobb up next for the Big Train. Still no outs here in the bottom of the first. Baylor Cobb at first base today.
Well, I like this walk-up song. I don't know what it is, but
I was going to say the headsets are kind of preventing us. I haven't been able to really hear what any guy's song is.
One of them has the big country song that...
Shout out Jacob Cheris, one of our fellow
Ayo.
Big Train interns this summer. You can catch his awesome graphics. If you're following us on Twitter, folks, All those graphics are made by our very own Jacob Cheris, and they're just excellent. So
It's a one-man band, and he does it so well.
so well. Swung on and fouled off, and first pitch was a strike. So number 21, somewhat finding his groove, count at 0-2.
First time he's had a pitcher's count, I think,
Yeah,
the entire game.
yeah. Can't confirm. That's what I've noticed as well.
I'm glad. Glad we both
Glad we're on the same page
we're both able to keep track of
and watching the game.
12 straight balls. Yeah, it's not like that's our job.
That one comes in high.
Can't come into work high like that. Come on. I really wish I knew this guy's name. I feel bad that we've been referring to him as 21, and
I
we haven't
know.
been saying nice. I haven't been saying nice things either.
I mean, he hasn't been giving you many nice things to say, unfortunately.
that was a good pitch.
That was good. So,
You know what? It
fouled off, though.
broke inside, glove side movement, tricked the batter, and got him to foul it off. You know what?
Take what you can get.
Now we just need a swing and a miss, obviously, to end this at bat. But if you were throwing a bunch more of those during the last at bats, that would be exactly what you need.
Getting ready. Count at 1-2. Sends it in. It's a ball.
No,
Oh, they'll call it a strike.
that was looked like a curveball coming in bottom left corner there.
So, 21 takes care of his first batter of the day. And now Rogers, the DH at the moment. We might have two, as we said earlier, but Rogers coming up to bat for the Big Train again. Petre still on third and just one out here in the bottom of the first.
Oh, coming up to J. Cole. That's what we like to hear. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, it's getting close. He's getting really close to these guys.
Yeah, 21 not looking like much of a savage tonight.
I was waiting
You knew
for
that
a
was coming?
21 Savage joke. 100% I knew that was coming. Honestly, when you started mentioning his number earlier, I was like, it's coming.
I mean, I wish I knew who he was because we did prep for that. This is a team that's not even in the league, and you and I, while sick, really put in the work for this. I would love to know his name. We will check once there's a break in play to try and get.
Try and get you. And that one,
That hits him.
they'll say hits him, and the Big Train runner will advance to second. So now bases loaded for the Bethesda Big Train with Wargo, the catcher, up to bat.
Did that look like it hit him to you? Because I couldn't really tell.
I could not really tell, but if it didn't, Rogers played that off really well.
It was
He did
definitely.
the hands up.
Like, I'm not swinging at that. All right. So from 21, we've got 2 hit by pitches, 2 walks, a wild pitch, and a strikeout.
Another crazy stat line so far for this pitcher, but I would argue a bit more all over the place than Brandon Clark.
What would you expect from a man who was actually born in the UK secretly? Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
and he hits Wargo as well.
I'm surprised it hasn't become fight time yet. That's the 3rd guy he's hit.
Yeah, that was tough. So Petre will advance to home. So Big Train up 2-0. Again, still not a single hit for Bethesda. So got to win somehow. Trey Wingett now, the center fielder, up to bat for the Big Train, and we are already this is the 7th batter here. Still just 1 out.
I think if he hits another guy, I know you're not supposed to support violence in baseball. If you hit a 4th guy, you swing on him. You got to go beat him up. I'm sorry. That's a level of unprofessionalism that does not belong at this stage in the game.
Yeah, I'm surprised, honestly. I know it is just the bottom of the first. Maybe they'll let him finish this one out, but you got to think a pitching change is coming kind of soon, if not definitely before the 2nd inning.
He's only got the 1 out. He's not even close.
Yeah. Long ways to go. And again, Big Train runners everywhere. Bases loaded. Still.
Surrounded by green.
And 2 balls sent in to Wingett to get started here.
Wingett's barely in his batting stance. He's kind of he's doing that thing that kids would do when I was on the mound. Just wait for the pitches to come.
maybe kind of expecting to take his own trip to first base without hitting the ball.
I would be too if I were him.
That one, there it goes. They'll walk Wingett. So Wingett will advance to first base, sending the Big Train runner home. Believe that is Cobb who has found his way home. Big Train goes up 3-0. And batting for the Big Train now is Hedgewood, second baseman today. Again, bases still loaded. The Big Train looking for its first hit despite being up 3-0, facing the number 21 pitcher.
Actually, I believe that was Schultz who scored.
Oh, my bad. Schultz.
Cobb is out on third currently.
Got it.
Schultz, number 24.
All the runners are out there. So
except for Cobb. That's not him on third. Cobb struck out.
The one out of the inning.
Possibly the one and only. No. We have to play 5 innings no matter what in this league.
That one sent into the dirt.
They're letting Clark bat. That is Clark, no?
This is Hedgewood.
Oh, apologies. I have Clark listed as number 1. Oh, my numbers are out of order.
Pitcher. He's got 2 strikes on Hedgewood right now. Count it 1 and 2, so definitely looking to take care of another batter. Desperate need. That one way high. Even count. He's really making his catcher work. Another one sort of into the dirt, so full count. And if he walks Hedgewood here, Big Train gets another run automatically.
3 hit by pitches, 3 walks.
Not great.
I can't.
I don't know what else to say.
I can't sugarcoat that. Yeah. All right.
Swung on there by Hedgewood, out to right field, and it will send 2 Big Train runners home, put them up 5-0. Hedgewood himself will get the double.
At least he didn't hit him.
And Wingett will advance to third. So still an out here. Big Train goes up 5-0.
They're not doing a mound visit. This has to be the baseball version of waving the white flag.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine the front office of the Big Train is going to be happy with a team replacing another team on their schedule, trying to get in with them, like making a big deal about wanting to get this exhibition, and then
giving them this. That is Chavone up at the plate now for the Big Train. And like we said, the Senators' new team, they already played a game, but I mean, to schedule this, the Big Train, a very respected team in this league, and like you said, Nick, this is just quite a terrible performance, honestly, to get started.
A bummer, an embarrassment, an oopsie.
Sure. Again, the Big Train at the last batter in their order, and still have yet to get a hit, up 5-0, and runners on second and third as Chavone is up to bat.
Just the one hit was the double that we just saw from
the one hit
Hedgewood.
Hedgewood.
You've infected me.
Sorry. Our mispronunciations will probably...
Oh, we'll get it. And it's an exhibition for us just as much as it is for the Train.
We said it yesterday. We'll say it again.
Oh, my God. Please take this guy out.
Number 21, the pitcher for the Senators, count at 3-0 against Chavone. Again, runners on second and third for the Big Train.
This is sad. There's kids that came here for their birthday.
It's Asher's birthday, and he'll walk Chavone.
Shout out to Asher
Yes,
Diener.
happy birthday. Happy birthday, Asher.
Yeah.
Chavone headed to first. Base is loaded again for the Big Train. Looks like it will not be Felix back up to bat. They'll send out a numberless guy, obviously in position to do so. But they are finally having a mound visit with number 21. Probably going to expect a pitching change, and there he goes.
As the infamous Shangela would say, hallelujah. Little drag race for, I'm sure, the heavy overlap between collegiate baseball fans and fans of the drag queen Shangela.
Is there?
The overlap is me.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, I know overlap. Its name is Nick Poor.
Yeah.
Anyways, new pitcher coming out for the Senators. Again, Big Train up 5-0 here, and there's still just one out. We're in the bottom of the first. They were desperate for this pitching change here. Honestly, surprised it didn't come earlier.
Mound now is taken by number 14.
Number 14. So first pitcher for the Senators does not even last an inning.
He lasted a third of an inning.
And the Big Train coming in here with a new DH. He's numberless as well, so took a page out of the Senators' book and are making it difficult for us.
Yeah.
New pitcher for the Senators warming up a bit here.
I'm going to use this as an opportunity to plug. I know you said you're not into animated shows, but there's a Simpsons episode where Homer plays for his company baseball team.
Okay.
But in a desperate attempt to win, Mr. Byrne brings in ringers and brings in Don Mattingly, Ken Griffey Jr., like all these legends. And they all befall different strange injuries. Like Wade Boggs gets in a fight over who the best prime minister is.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best episode, I think, of possibly television. It's the best baseball-themed TV show ever.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite baseball movie show?
I like Moneyball.
Oh, Moneyball's great.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Moneyball.
You a Saber Analytics?
No.
Ah.
I like the movie though. I like Brad Pitt. I like Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill's outstanding.
He's great in that. Yeah, Moneyball, probably my favorite.
I really want to see Jonah Hill play the Penguin because he was originally going to be in the new Batman, but instead they casted my man Colin Farrell, so I'm not complaining.
Oh, quite different from Jonah Hill.
Yeah, have you seen it yet?
No.
Colin Farrell is an attractive young man. Looks like a 50-year-old gangster. 60. They really did a great job with the makeup department. Oscar worthy.
So the Big Train have actually brought in a junior from Winston Churchill High School, which is just down the street from here, to be the DH. So, lots of young guys on the Senators roster, and the Big Train said, why don't we try out a high schooler as well? First pitch coming in from number 14 is a ball.
So again, the mercy rule is 10 runs, but at least has to go 5 innings.
So, folks, you're stuck with us for at least 5.
Is there a certain point where you just...
Honestly, I have no idea. It is exhibition. But, it's not over till it's over. And, the Big Train did escape unscathed, but it wasn't the best outing necessarily for Brendan Clark.
Better. He got 2 outs and then almost loaded the bases.
Really lost control there. And number 14, count at 3-0, potentially going to walk the Bulldog hitter right now. Churchill Bulldogs, to be exact.
You're not a Zag. Oh, my God. His release point is so inconsistent between pitches. One pitch, it's like all the way up towards his head, and the other, it's almost sidearm.
Yes, and the bases were still loaded for the Big Train, so Wingate comes home. Train up 6-0, and the Churchill boy advances to first.
So that was not a pinch hitter. That was our second DH.
Yes, believe so.
Okay.
And then now we're back to Felix. So back to the top of the order here for Bethesda. Felix hits it out.
Oh, my God.
Number 2, who's the second baseman for the Senators, and he bobbles it there. So Felix gets to first, and 2 runners will make it home for the Big Train. They're up 8-0 now.
I think only 1 runner came home.
Excuse me, yes. 1 runner went home. Scoreboard issues. Sorry about that. So 7-0. And Felix gets a single off of fielding error from the Senators' second baseman. That would have been a great opportunity there to get their second out. Again, folks, still just 1 out.
Could have been a double play.
Could have been a double play. It wasn't. And Petre back up here. Number 14 finds the strike zone.
Petre hit in his last at-bat, was the first of many casualties to pitcher 21.
Swung on there, but
that looked like it came off and hit him.
Hit him in the stomach or something. So strike 2.
Not at the fault of the pitcher, of course. That was an actual pitch, just fouled back. Can't stop thinking about those Catalyst hot dogs.
I know.
I promise that's not an ad.
Petre swung out to left field. but all the Big Train runners will make it safely. So a single for Petrie. He'll advance to first, and then Big Train runners on second and third now.
I think this is the worst game of baseball I've ever seen.
And that one sent one home as well, folks, because, again, bases were loaded as they have been for most of this inning. So now it is 8-0 in favor of the Big Train, and we're back to Schultz. This is something. And, again, just want to remind you, still just one out for Senators. So we're still in the top, not the top, bottom of the first. He's facing Schultz and finds the strike zone there. So
Schultz lost at bat, was walked, and eventually scored as the merry-go-round continued to remain in motion. Oh, my gosh.
That one almost hit him. Almost lucky it didn't, so should be a ball.
I'm astounded by what I'm seeing.
Yeah, this is quite something. Schultz fouled off left.
Hey, that one was going towards the strike zone. Kudos. I have to say, 14 is better than 21.
I agree. He seems to have. First of all, they're coming. We don't have anything to tell us this, but they look like they're coming in a lot faster. Than 21 was just that. Those were slow.
Allie Navarrete, the human speedometer.
That's my analysis. They look like they're coming in a lot faster, at least.
No, you're definitely right. I'm just messing with you.
Oh, thank you.
I just want to call you the human speedometer from now on.
Oh, sure.
Also, walking Wi-Fi passcode.
Yes, I do know our Wi-Fi passcode.
I know it now, too, though. You're not cool.
Tough. People are catching on. All right. Even count now for number 14. Sends that one in. Schultz hits it out to center. Disparate times. Nice catch there for the Senators center fielder. That one will pop up, and he'll get it for out number 2, but not before the Bulldog advances home. The Big Train's high school age DH puts run number 9 on the board. That was the best fielding we've seen so far from the Senators. They had an opportunity earlier to get that double play, but was bobbled. So great catch, honestly, from the center fielder.
I have run out of space in the box for the first inning.
Oh, no. We're up to Cobb. Baylor Cobb.
Cobb actually struck out in his last at-bat.
That first out that came for the Big Train was Cobb, so we're back to him.
Oh, I would love corn on the cob right now. So I'm just realizing I didn't eat dinner.
I don't think I ate dinner either. Tough. Cobb, swing and a miss. Count at 1-1. Maybe Cobb is maybe the Senators are his kryptonite. Maybe he'll get us out of the first inning here.
Kind of hope he takes one for the team and doesn't.
Yeah. Again, runners on first and second for the Big Train right now. That one sent way out left.
Yeah, he was looking to drop a curveball in the top right, and it had no vertical depth.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a big fan of hecklers, but we really need a top-level heckler right now.
We have some pretty good hecklers at Northwestern. Cobb fouls that one off to right. We have this one guy who comes and stands at all the football games in, like, the front row, and he's pretty funny. And when I'm down there reporting and stuff, he's always very loud in my ear, but I enjoy it.
Fans actually show up to your games?
Oh, occasionally. No, I'm kidding. We get some.
No
it's Big Ten football. We're not. We're
Yeah.
definitely the smallest school and not the biggest fan base, but, you know.
No,
Whoa, that one way high.
Out at G-Dub, it's parents. At least for the baseball team, it's mostly parents and girls who have crushes on the players.
For the baseball team, it's about the same. There's not too many fans there. But
Our problem is ours is 30 minutes out into Arlington, not accessible by train. That's going to be bust.
that's tough.
Yeah.
That one, again, way out wide. So he'll walk Cobb, and now the bases are loaded once again for the Big Train as Rogers is coming up to bat. So number 14 able to get that second out taken care of, but still one more. Waiting for one more. Big Train still up 9-0.
This could be the most boring 10-run inning in the history of baseball. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching history. I'm so sorry today is the day you're on play-by-play, Allie.
It's okay. I've actually I called Ohio State versus Northwestern baseball earlier this year. It was the Friday game, and we had our Saturday starter, who's very good, up. He had the week before gotten a win over Maryland. Very impressive.
Oh, yeah.
Very impressive. Comes in top of the second, escapes the first inning clean. Comes in top of the second, and Rogers hits that one out to the second baseman, and they'll get it to first to get him out. Finally, the end of the first inning here at the Pove. Big Train up 9-0, and we will be back shortly to bring you the second. Honestly,
Apologies for that short break. We are live again.
less technical difficulties than yesterday, but still a couple. Again, that's Caleb Woltz now on the mound for the Big Train, and he struck out his first batter. So 1 out now here in the top of the first, top of the second. That one hits Wargo almost in the face. So ball there. He's facing number 4 there, but he fouled left. Likely trying to just advance the Senators' runner to scoring position. Again, number 4 on base after Woltz walked him. That's why I'm not even saying it. Maybe we should just go like...
Oh, we're back on. Sorry.
Woltz. Ball there. Count at 1-1. Again, facing number 13 for the Senators. Number 23 on deck, so back to the top of the order soon. Woltz deals in again, and 13 once again bunting out, fouled left, so 2 strikes. Woltz high there, even count.
The Bama boys are Garrett Felix, Colton Hegwood, and Baylor Cobb. Our lineup was wrong. I knew Colton Felix was a Bama boy.
There we go.
Or Garrett Felix and Colton Hegwood. Apologies.
Hedgewood, I'm rubbing off on you again. Full count now for Caleb Woltz.
Can Woltz get out of this miniature predicament here?
He's been facing number 13 for quite some time. 13 fouls off, and number 4 is going to try to steal second, but he obviously doesn't, so he'll head back. You know, Senators in desperate times to get a runner in scoring position at the moment, and that's why 13 has been showing bunt a little bit, and number 4 eager to get to second, but Woltz still facing this batter. In, and 13 hits it out to right field over the head of the Big Train third baseman. And lots of predicaments there. And number 4 will advance safely to third. And that'll be a double for number 13 on the Senators.
Hey, maybe we have ourselves a game here after all.
I know. First time. I believe that the Senators have seen runners in scoring position today.
No, we had a runner on second.
A double, maybe.
I think we had a walk and then a stolen
walk.
base, possibly.
Feels like a while ago.
Walk and a stolen base.
Got it.
Because it was a while ago.
So, again, runners on second and third now after that double from number 13 on the Senators. So Woltz, with the full count, could not come in clutch, and he'll be back to the top of the Senators' batting order with number 23. That one low into the dirt for a got it. Woltz in, and number 23 hits it, but third baseman gets his glove on it. Out to first. They'll call him, I believe,
He looked safe to me.
He looked safe to me. I believe they call him safe, so he is safe, and the Senators advance number 4 home for their first run of the day.
We have ourselves a game.
Somewhat.
Come on, stay positive.
It is only the top of the second. Woltz facing number 1 now for Southern Maryland. That one gets in low on the right. Ball 1. Runners on first and second again for the Senators as they got their first run. That one in for a strike. Woltz with just one out here in the top of the second. Definitely looking to take care of business quickly, especially if the train want to head home early today.
Is it the train, or is it is it us praying that this game either gets interesting or just ends?
Well, you know what? Honestly, after yesterday, whatever happens, happens. But I think the big train just needs a win, no matter how it happens today, especially heading into the opening game on Tuesday. Yesterday was just not such a far from ideal performance for the 5-time Ripken League champs. So I think they're definitely looking just to get out of here on top, no matter how it happens.
Marco was kind of tripping in the dirt there. I think he slipped on the ball.
I know. Even count now for Woltz.
Yes. Woltz, the redshirt freshman from Louisiana Tech, born and raised in Aurora, Colorado.
Oh, he's all over the place. Swing and a miss there, so he'll strike out number 1. Number 22 headed up for the Senators, but that's 2 outs. 1 more to go here in the top of the second.
So what we know about him, at least by the last scouting report I can get from the free internet, which was from 2020, he had a 3-pitch mix with a high arm slot, and his curve has a right-hand spin, 11.5.
Interesting. Good notes.
Thank you. Oh, what a...
I don't know about that. They'll call him safe. So Wargo gets it in and tries to get it out to Hedgewood at second, but the Senators runner remains safe.
Apologies, I'm jumping your gun.
No, that's okay. I'm slow today, honestly. It's
just that I'm
the
starving.
pace of the game.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm starving for something. Great
So,
reaction time from Wargo.
Wargo with, that was a great pass out there, but Senators runner makes it back just in time. Wargo looks on it. Got to get this third out somehow, some way.
Believe it or not, this game has been going on for an hour, and we're in the bottom of the second inning.
I believe it.
Will the buses still be running? Oh.
Woltz sends one in to number 22. It'll be sent out right into the glove of, believe that is Hedgewood again, the second baseman. So the big train get out of the top of the second with just 1 run given up. So Southern Maryland Senators get something on the board, but big train still lead. Yeah.
Bye.
We are back here. Wargo hits it way out to left field, but right into the glove of the Senators' left fielder. So takes care of that one for the first out. Anyways, that was quick. We're back here at the bottom of the second. I'm Allie Navarrete alongside Nick Poor on Big Train TV. It is the Big Train versus the Southern Maryland Senators. And Wingate is back up to bat for the Big Train. But that is probably the quickest out the Senators have seen as number 14 takes the mound again as after he came in for 21 in the first inning.
Great walk-up song for Trey Wingate, Beast of Bird.
Wingate fouled behind us.
I really want to catch a ball by the end of this season. And catches it barehanded.
I would freak out.
I would too. So I know I'm all talk, no game. All bark, no bite, just like Homer in the musical chairs competition.
Yeah. Less intense than last night. He was really getting into it last night, let me tell you.
He was fully sitting in this kid's lap. I thought I was going to tell him what he wanted for Christmas. Oh, that was a good one.
That was a good one. Good job.
I shouldn't have credited myself with it on air, but yeah.
Kind of a crazy pitch there, way out to the left for number 14.
I think he slipped off the rubber.
Yeah, he did look like he slipped there. Comes in and he hits
That is the
Wingate.
fourth hit by pitch of the game.
Wow. So another hit by pitch and Wingate will be sent to first. Pretty reminiscent of what was going on, and we're back to Hedgewood. Chavone up now for the Big Train. That one, wild pitch, and Wingate will easily advance to second base. So again, that's Chavone at the plate for the Big Train, and lots of wild pitches and fielding errors and things that are allowing the Big Train to score today with almost little to no effort.
You know why I'm hoping this game could end early?
Why?
It ends early. That means less people eat, which means more Gregorio's Trattoria left over for us after the game. That was not a plug. I just want to eat that pizza so bad.
I have some friends who used to work at Gregorio's when we were in high school.
Acting.
Great. Chavone hit again out into probably the parking lot. Past the children waiting down there for balls. So another foul, and it's full count.
Oh my God, one kid's really thinking he's going to get it. He just ran like a blur.
He was ready. He was waiting for that one.
Yeah, those Garrett Felix wheels.
And Chavone out to right through the legs of the Senators shortstop. So Wingate will come home. Chavone will advance to first, and the Big Train reach double digits. Hedgewood now. So they switched, the Big Train switched their batting order a little bit. Chavone was in that number 9 spot, but now he's in the number 8, and Hedgewood will round us off. I don't know. Edgewood, count of 0-1. That one way in, but he'll foul that off right. And Chavone remains at first. Count of 0-2.
To the right, to the right.
What's that? The Cupid Shuffle?
No, it was Beyonce to the
Beyonce, you
left,
replaced to the left, to the left.
But I replaced it.
To the
Yeah.
right, to the right.
She said irreplaceable, but I replaced it.
It's a great song. Hedgewood fouls it off again toward the right. Really really making number 14 work here. That one comes back toward the net, so another foul tip for Hedgewood. No quit for him right now.
That's that big train energy. Keep it rolling. Like the sound effect.
Shavone looks ready to go over at first, and Hedgewood again back toward the stands, over them.
Oh, who's out here wearing a Braves cap?
I know you don't like that, and I don't like it either.
No.
One thing we can maybe agree on.
Is that Braves, Twins, or neither?
I cannot tell from here. Anyways, no one caught that one, unfortunately. Another fouled off ball for Hedgewood.
Come on, if you're going to foul off like 20 balls, give a kid one.
Do it for the kids.
Yeah, because he can totally control where he fouls them, too.
And another, that one just hit the top of the net, almost came toward us.
That would have been awesome.
That would have been awesome. That might have been your chance, Nick.
No, it's coming more towards you. That was your moment. You'd have to open the window quickly and reach out and
I was
grab
going to
it.
say, the window's closed for a reason. It's probably best.
Got to open the window of opportunity, literally and metaphorically.
Coming in. That one goes into the dirt. So first ball, count at 1 and 2, but it was at 0 and 2 for quite
Yeah, I
some
know.
time.
I kept panicking, thinking, "Oh my God, I haven't updated the strike, the count in a while."
No.
Nah, the count hasn't moved.
No. The count has not moved. One comes in way out left for another ball. And, these pitchers today really just not in command of anything they're doing. I'd love to know, obviously we talked about it earlier, but this team is quite young. I'd love to know the age of this guy, but unfortunately we don't, and that'll be another ball. So went from 0 and 2 to a full count. But the pitch count must be quite high for number 14 at this point. That one in, and Hedgewood hits it out left, but right into the glove of the left fielder. So Shavone will remain at first, and Hedgewood will head back for the second out here in the bottom of the second. Back to the second DH today for the Big Train, the junior from Winston Churchill High School in Potomac, Maryland, just a couple minutes over from here. In there. Catcher can't really get a glove on it, but the batter from Churchill is Chris Hakopian. He's a junior over at the MoCo school. I'm a MoCo alum myself, so got to give a shout out. Went to Walt Whitman though, not Winston Churchill. My dad went to Churchill, Nick.
Really?
Are you familiar with your, I know you're from New Jersey, but are you familiar with your MoCo schools going to GW?
No, I'm actually a Virginia high school boy.
Oh, interesting.
Check out the Falls Church News Press for my commentary on depressing Falls Church women's soccer teams.
Got
or
it.
high school women's soccer team. They were struggling out there, Marshall.
Unfortunate.
90th minute strike. Knocking them out of the regionals. Not that anyone here is interested in that kind of discussion.
Number 14 again facing Hakopian, just a high school junior. Although number 14 might be a high school junior himself, we do not know. There are plenty of those on this roster, but count it 1 and 2. Again, Shavone remains on first. And Hakopian hits it out all the way into center field. And Shavone will make it safely to second. Hakopian out to first himself for a hit. Back up to the top of the order here, Garrett Felix.
Now batting for the Big Train, Garrett Felix.
Felix swung and missed there to start his at-bat. That one kind of came in a little bit slower, but gets in the zone. Count of 0-2. Again, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second, so number 14 can take care of Felix here. He'll close out the inning. In, Felix swings. Fouled off. In there, high again for ball 1. Wide out again, even count now. So definitely not regaining control after giving that hit to the high schooler. Again, runners on first and second for the Big Train. They're leading 10-1 here in the bottom of the second. That one in there for the full count. And yeah, another full count we've seen today. Saw quite a bit yesterday. Trend continuing. Gets it into Felix for a, they'll call it a strike. So that'll end the bottom of the second here at Shirley Povich. We will be back shortly to bring you inning number 3. Welcome back here on Big Train TV. I'm Allie Navarette alongside Nick Poor. It's the top of the third here at Shirley Povich. Bethesda Big Train facing off against the Southern Maryland Senators. That is Kai Burdick on the mound for the Big Train. Apologies to our listeners. He was on the mound as well in the last outing, but we had a little bit of a mix-up with some of the information we're receiving. You know, lots of kinks to work out here early in the season. It is just exhibition, but again, apologies for that. So that is Kai Burdick pitching for Bethesda. He's facing number 8, who's batting in the 4th position on the Senators lineup today. Burdick, that one way out to the right. Ball 2, count it 2-1. Three. Burdick came in and replaced Brandon Clark, who got the start for the Big Train today. Pitching change comes early, but he'll come out back for another inning. That one fouled back toward us at the net.
That baseball was coming for my head.
I was going to say, without that net, I would have flinched a lot harder. I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
I'm the one who flinched there. I gotta stop hating. Okay. Apologies for some of my silence. Normally, I'm not a quiet person, in the slightest. But I'm going back and doing some behind-the-scenes work that you'll all appreciate eventually.
And Burdick takes care of business there. Striking out number 8 for the Senators. Moving on to number 3 now. Batting 5th for the Senators.
What was that the announcer just said? Did he say 50 more minutes?
15 more minutes and for you to get something.
Oh, I thought it was left in the game. I'm like,
No. We've got a long ways to go. Definitely not. So.
No, I think knowing our luck, we're gonna be here at 10-1 all night.
Number 20 now for the Senators, batting Burdick's first pitch of ball, second one as well. Burdick gets his first strike there. Burdick in, swung and missed by number 3, so even count. Big Train looking to take care of business here quickly. They're up 10-1, but giving up a run in the last inning. Definitely looking to escape this one clean. Burdick in again, swung and fouled out to the right. Count remains 2-2. Burdick winds up, sends it in. Number 3 hits it out to left field, right into the glove of Garrett Felix for the second out of the inning. And batter number 20 up for the Senators. Excuse me. Batter number 6 in the order, but number 20 on his jersey.
It's
I have to clarify today. Lots of numbers coming at you.
You know, the job's not as easy as you might think it is. People at home listening. It's an amazing job. Do not get me wrong, but we're on our grind.
Swung and missed there for strike 1. Burdick can complete this here. I believe it'll be a 1-2-3. Quick top of the third. In. Gets off the glove of Wargo, but strike 2. In, swung on. Wargo trying to get it. Will get it out to first just in time. And Cobb takes care of it. The quick 1-2-3 for the Big Train. We will be back on Big Train TV. Welcome back to Big Train TV. I'm Allie Navarette alongside Nick Poor.
Woo!
Oh, put some pep into it. We got a new pitcher for the Senators, number 13, and he's facing Pitre for the Big Train. That one passes the catcher, so they'll give him a new ball, so ball one. Lots of crazy pitches coming from, honestly, both sides, but especially these Senators this evening. That one comes in. Pitre hits it way out to right field.
Bonjour.
Senators right field gets it in his glove. Bonjour, yes, because Pitre is from Quebec. Yes?
Yeah, oui.
Oh, very nice.
I
Anyways,
do
so
not speak French.
I cannot either. I took Spanish in high school.
Oh, yo hablo español también.
Very minimal.
Un poquito?
Sure. Back up for the Big Train is Schultz, the third baseman. But that was a quick out there. That one in the strike zone for number 13. Gets it just low, getting into the dirt. Lots of pitches being thrown low today. Issues with these catchers are not really getting their glove on all these. And again, Schultz way out deep to center field, but looking like it's going to get right into the glove of the Senator center fielder, which it does. So quick 2 outs for Southern Maryland. Their quickest 2 of the day, I would say.
Shout out 13. You know what? He's pitching.
Was going to say, maybe he should have gotten the start, but he didn't, so we're here now.
He didn't, so we're here now.
Baylor Cobb up for the Big Train. Can 13 do take care of the Big Train? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I like this walk-up song as well. I saw him break.
That's good. Baylor Cobb out to right field. Right fielder running for it. Oh, does not make the catch. So Cobb advancing to second, and they'll call him safe. So, you know, almost got the 1, 2, 3 taken care of, but a bobble and can't get the catch out in right field. So Cobb with the double.
Fitting on bobblehead night.
There have been quite a few bobbled balls in the field for the Senators. TJ Rogers, the DH, up for the Big Train. Again, Cobb makes it to second. Spoke too soon about number 13, maybe? I don't know. That was not his fault.
Yeah, that had nothing to do with him. He got a little pop fly. You know, could be better, could be worse. But
I mean, these are coming in hot. They're kind of getting a little hotter each pitcher that comes in. 21 started out pretty slow. 14 up the heat a little, but then kind of started to fall off. And 13's coming out here. Strike 1. And again, Rogers way high. Right into the glove of the Senators shortstop. And that'll take care of business here. Third inning over. Scoreless third inning. First scoreless inning of the game. We'll be back shortly on Big Train TV. I'll just say, should I just say this? Okay. Well, welcome back to Big Train TV here in the top of the fourth. Another pitching change from Bethesda. Believe we've got another high school pitcher on the mound. Coach Sal trying out some new things in this exhibition matchup against the Southern Maryland Senators.
Trying to save those arms when the season really gets rolling.
So still Wargo behind the plate, and
actually might not be written out. This guy's not even wearing a Big Train shirt. He's just wearing a green
yeah,
t-shirt.
just a high schooler.
Little baby boy out there throwing.
Facing lots of high schoolers on this Senator squad. Number 11 is the batter for Southern Maryland. Count at 1 and 2. Pitch sent in. Count at 2 and 2 now. Yes, again, this pitcher not just in green, just vibes. Green and vibes. He's gonna try out some pitching tonight here at Shirley Povich.
Yeah, give him a chance.
That one had some heat to it, but a ball. Wargo throws it back to him, kind of goes over his head. Petre will get it back to him. So he heads back to the mound. In, and he'll walk. Number 11. Oh, excuse me. They'll send him back. The crowd noise told me otherwise. I was questioning what I said there.
I thought that was their bench getting hyped for.
I know. I thought maybe they've got it, but no, they'll call that a strike. So the high school kid on the mound takes care of his first batter. He's facing number 4 now, who I believe recorded the only run of the day for the Senators so far.
I would like to agree with that.
Count at 1 and 1 right now. High schooler sends it in high. Ball 2.
This is what it's come to. It's just high schooler.
Yeah, I mean, he's got no number, he's got no name as far as we've been told, so that's what we're calling him.
Someone like that.
He's not the best at getting Wargo's throws back to him.
Oh, good golly.
But that's why he pitches, right? Although sometimes you're a pitcher, you gotta catch the ball. So he sends it in, almost hits number 4, but Wargo recovers and gets it out to Cobb for out number 2. And the pitcher takes care of business, 1-2. Big Train looking to end the top of the 4th quickly.
We're rolling. The train's rolling.
Number 13 back up to bat. We've reached the end of the Senators batting order once again.
Hey, 13's the guy who's been pitching.
Oh, that is correct. 13. Probably the best, not probably, definitely the best.
Definitely.
The best inning of pitching we've seen from the Southern Maryland Senators came from that guy right there. So maybe he can match it hitting.
Is the bar low? Admittedly, yes.
Yes,
but he did it. He didn't give up a run, which was new. And he's trying to get himself on base, and he does.
Cobb does not get his glove on that one, so 13 will make it home safely. Pitcher was running to recover and back up there, but he could not get it done. So number 13, he can pitch and he can hit, apparently, single.
He's a two-way player.
Yeah.
Sorry, you looked at me like I had a joke ready. I did not.
I thought you would.
No, just a legitimate statement. He's a two-way player.
Back up to number 23, top of the batting order here for the Senators.
I would like to clarify for everyone at home that the Bama boys are Connor Ball, Brandon Clark, and Cade Woods.
Yeah, we've getting that wrong, too.
Yes, because our good friend Garrett Felix actually plays for Nicholls State.
Good to know. We've had some issues with our rosters and things, but we should be good to go before opening day on Tuesday, which If you can get here to the Pobe, you definitely should. It's going to be a good one. Sends that one in, out left, ball 1. Pitcher threatening number 13, but he makes it back home, makes it back to first base safely.
I'm loving it, the vibes of just the green shirt.
Just green, just vibes. Sends that one in and almost hits number 23, but
Good. All right.
and again, that one a little lower, so no strikes yet for the Big Train pitcher. Count at 3-0. And again, they'll get a strike. Stays alive. Again, number 13 on first base over there for the Senators. Looking to get something happening, at least a runner in scoring position. Sort of get this one a bit more within reach. Again, 10-0. 10-1, excuse me.
Give them their credit.
23, fouled out. Oh, no, no, no. All the way out to left field. Hit down the left side, just in. So that'll be a double for him. 13 will advance to third, and now, just as I said it, they need to get something going. The Senators have 2 runners in scoring position. That was a very nice hit there from number 23. He was leading off this Senators batting order. Just perfect drive down the left side of the field.
There's some life in the Senators yet.
2 outs still. So just one more. A pitcher just needs to take care of one more to end it here in the top of the 4th. He's facing number 1 from the Senators. Set in, number 1. Fouled out toward the picnic pavilion. They'll play a crashing sound effect. Might have gone into the parking lot. Hopefully not if you're parked right behind the field.
We sure that was a sound effect, Allie?
Ha ha ha.
Give me a break. I'm trying here. I'm trying. Oh, my voice went up 10 octaves there.
That one down into the dirt again on the right side of the plate.
He's going to get a base hit right here.
Nope. Strike 1. Strike 2. Count 1 and 2. So just one more strike, and the Big Train takes care of business here at the top of the 4th.
I just liked his confident batting stance.
Pitcher, look, that one came in hot.
We need a speedometer on that one.
I know. I'm not going to cut it for that. And again, we'll call it a strike. So the Big Train pitcher takes care of business, and they escape another inning unscathed. Still up 10-1. We'll be back shortly on Big Train TV. Number 13, Wargo, another ball hit foul on the left.
Apologies, our image is still frozen at...
Excuse us, folks. Our video and audio cut out for a bit, but that was Trey Winga at bat. Hit one way deep into center field, but Senator center fielder successfully gets his glove on that one for out number 2.
I thought it was going to have to be like Spider-Man climbing the netting there.
I know. I was like, is he going to hit the wall? But he did not. We're back to Hedgewood.
All right, have you
Big
seen
Train.
Spider-Man?
Yeah. I
Okay.
love Spider-Man. That's my one Marvel thing that I watch all the time. Hedgewood hit similarly out to center field. And it is gone! Definitely the first home run of this Big Train season. Hedgewood with the hit for Bethesda. Colton Hedgewood, the freshman out of Louisiana Tech. Oh, and our first train whistle of the season. Nick Poor gave you that one, folks. So Colton Hedgewood, first homer for the Big Train this year, puts them up 11-1 over the Southern Maryland Senators.
You know what that means. Mercy rule danger here.
This is true. Cal Ripken League rules. You got to be up by 10 and play at least 5 innings. So mercy rule contention now could happen.
Hedgewood with a double and a homer today.
Good hitting for the freshman from Louisiana Tech. Back to Chavone.
The Brandon, Mississippi man. He has a 687 60-yard dash.
It's quick.
Flash, 100-yard dash. Remember that? You know that reference? At all?
The Incredibles.
Nah, that's a good guy. Zootopia. It's when they go and they meet Flash, the world's worst
Never
DMV
seen
worker.
Zootopia. I know. Swung
Bruh.
and missed on there by Chavone. Yeah, never seen Zootopia. I've heard it's very good.
It's extremely good.
Okay, I'll have to watch. I like Pixar.
Who doesn't like Pixar? I'm not a Disney adult, but I'm probably a Pixar adult. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I'm like definitely a Disney adult. 13 sends it in. Strike 2, even count.
If you were a Disney adult, you'd be going to like Orlando University.
Okay, then I'm not.
Disney adults are the type that spend all their money on going to Disney World.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Chavone out into the glove of the Senator second baseman to end the bottom of the 4th, but not without a home run from Colton Hedgewood, the first of the Big Train season. You got your first train whistle from our very own Nick Poor. So we'll be back shortly on Big Train TV.
I wish. All you.
Welcome back. You're listening to Big Train TV with Ali Navarette and Nick Poor. Got a name update for you on that high schooler on the mound for the Big Train. It's Aiden Bassett, pitching now to number 22 from the Senators. Big Train up now 11-1, which puts them in Mercy Rule contention. They can take care of business. Bassett gets a quick swing and a miss from number 22 for strike one.
That was a good pitch.
I know, it came in hot. Hot.
I know my voice does that a lot, too.
That one, too, 22, gets it out to Petrie, the shortstop. He'll field it to first base, and he cannot get it into the glove of Cobb. So number 22 will make it to first safely for the Senators.
Great job from Petrie to get in front of it, field it well. An okay throw to Cobb, but I think that mostly goes to Cobb, I would
Yeah,
say.
just a bit low. I think Cobb still could have gotten a glove on that a little more handily. So I would probably put a little more blame on Cobb, but was a good fielding from Petrie regardless. The speed was there.
Senators have a chance to keep things alive.
Bassett in strike one. He's facing batter number 4 in this order for the Senators. He's number 8 on their roster. The pitcher Bassett threatening at first base, but he'll make it home safely, make it to first safely.
Yeah, not a very close throw there, but you got to check him every once in a while.
He did it a couple times last inning, too.
Yeah, get him to put some respect on your name.
In there, trying to steal second, and Wargo throws it over the head of Hedgewood at second. So number 22 makes it safely for the Senators, steal second.
Need an out here. Runner in scoring position, no outs.
Especially if you want to end this one early. Not have to play, we think potentially not have to play the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, unclear on the rulings on that, but if the state of the Southern Maryland team upon entry says anything, they will gladly go home.
Again, it's our understanding that they did play a doubleheader today facing the Crop Dusters earlier, who the Big Train fell 6-0 to yesterday in the first exhibition game. And Bassett will take care of business, striking out number 8 on the Senators for the first out here in the top of the 5th. Number 3 up to bat again. Number 22 in scoring position on second base.
Covered in dirt. He really went for that slide. If you're tuning into this over the NBA Finals, we very much appreciate your presence.
This is true.
Question your sanity, but appreciate your presence.
That one in for strike one. Bassett, his first pitch coming in pretty strong every time.
He's opening up with a heater, and it's a damn good heater.
It is good.
You got an NBA Finals pick?
I think I'm going Celtics.
How many games?
7.
I had Celtics in 6.
Oh, okay.
So we're very similarly oriented.
We're on the same wavelength.
Yeah. Ever played the board game Wavelength? That's an
No.
outstanding one. Like they're given a word in between 2 parameters.
Bassett sends that one in for ball 2. Count 2-1, and again, number 22 still on second base there for the Senators. No, never heard of Wavelength though, Nick.
So yeah, you're given 2 parameters like hot and cold, and
Okay.
you get a random. Whoa.
Number 3 hits it out to the shortstop. Petrie's deciding, decides first base, and he gets it to Cobb in time for out number 2. So number 22 will advance to third, but Petrie with well fielded there and gets it into the glove of Cobb this time for a much needed out for the Big Train.
Basically, you're given a word between 2 parameters like hot and
we're
cold.
back to
I want to get this real quick. For those
it.
at home who might want to purchase this, you have to give a word in between the 2 parameters that matches the location on the dial. So if it's close to warm, you want to say like hot, or if it's close to cold, you want to say freezing. If it's in the middle, you might go like lukewarm.
Got it.
Mild.
Bassett with some of the similar heat on that first pitch there into number 20 on the Senators, but just high, so ball 1.
This could be it.
Comes in. Chop foul behind the plate, so count at 1-1.
Aggressive lead from 22 on third. He's trying to keep his team alive.
Yeah, he wants to get in there.
He's going out there wide on the baseline now after that ball came towards him.
Bassett delivers. Swung and missed. Strike 2.
We're 1 strike away from first Big Train win of the season.
Count at 1-2. Bassett deals. Swung and missed by number 20. So that'll take care of business. Bassett gets the Senators batter struck out. Seems as though the Senators back with that shortly. Welcome back to Big Train TV. I'm Allie Navarrete alongside Nick Poor. This is an exhibition game, folks, so apparently we will not be mercy rolling or seeing any mercy roll today. Number 13 back on the mound for the Senators. Big Train up 11-1, which would be enough we were under the understanding of, but
I'm being told it's a fluid situation. They're deciding to play, and as far as I know, if they just get tired, maybe they'll stop after 7.
Interesting. Big Train DH, another high school kid, hits it way back. I almost think I heard that one on our press box. I could be making that up, but I heard a little sound.
No, that was it.
You heard it?
It just came down now.
Yeah.
It hit into a trash can.
Oh.
I think it hit roof, then trash can.
Perfect. Swung and missed by the Big Train DH. That one came in kind of slow, but strike. So first out there for the Senators.
13 on a roll here. He's had only 1 run in 2 innings. Okay.
No, he's definitely, definitely had a better performance than the first pitcher we saw come out. Again, take you back to the bottom of the first there. A long, long, long inning. Felt like a long, long time ago, and the Big Train were able to put up 9 in that outing alone.
And it was not an offensive showcase. It was walk, hit by pitch, walk, strikeout, hit by pitch, walk.
Yes, and Felix hits it out into the gap between left and center field. He's rounding first. He'll make it to second, and he's going to go all the way to third, and he'll slide in safe. Garrett Felix
Woo!
with the triple.
If I had a nickel for every time he ran that fast, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's the beginning of the season.
A triple for Garrett Felix, who, and Nick, honestly, at this point, he has kind of been the standout player for this Bethesda Big Train squad these past 2 days.
Absolutely. I couldn't tell what he was doing. It looked like he twerked for Coach for a second. I really don't. I think it was just the way he was standing on the bag. But I really thought he was just in his vibes, in the zone. He really is a standout. He's not a big school player, but he's been great for Nicholls State, batting over 300.
Petrie up now for the Big Train, and he'll foul out to left, but the number nice. So Petrie We'll have the second out there in the bottom of the fifth, and moving on to Scholes. Again, Felix on third after a triple.
Let's bring the man home.
13 in for strike one.
Want to make him regret staying here. Want to make him know what the big train's all about.
Sends in a next swing and a miss there for Schultz.
Ooh, great motion on that breaking ball. There we go. How about 13?
It's definitely been, I'd say, the standout player. He also had a hit in it was the third inning.
I thought it was last inning, so the
fourth inning.
Yes.
Got it. Schultz hits it out to right field. Right fielder looking to get that one, and he does secure it just in time. So Big Train, no runs there despite a solid hit from Felix for a triple. Some incredible base running from him, but a scoreless fifth inning. We'll bring you the sixth shortly on Big Train. Yeah. Welcome back to Big Train TV. I'm Allie Navarrete here alongside Nick Poor, bringing you inning number 6 of this second exhibition game of the season for the Bethesda Big Train. And we've got another pitching switch. The high schooler has come off the mound to be replaced by Colby Frieda, freshman from Kentucky, out of University of Kentucky, hometown, St. John's, Florida.
Yeah, 8.2 innings pitched for UK, giving up 10 hits and 7 walks, a 10.38 ERA. But again, SEC is a rude awakening. The fact that his coach is giving him minutes shows him that he sees something in him.
Yeah, seriously, a lot of these young guys have not seen the field at all, and so for Frieda to have something on his back is pretty impressive, and definitely looking to develop his skills here before he heads back to the UK and the not the UK. It makes it sound like the United Kingdom.
A blonde bombshell off to a good start.
Swung and missed there from number 11, the batter on the Senators. Kind of 0-2. Good start for Frieda.
I'm having fun watching this.
Yeah, he is dealing quickly too. In.
Oh, get him out of here. One,
call, a strike. So Frieda takes care of business quickly. The 1-2-3 strikeout. What a start for the St. John's, Florida native out of the University of Kentucky.
Dude was standing there hoping for a walk. Just get him out of there. Pull him away. Stop. He's already dead. Come on. 1-2-3.
Sends in another swing and a miss there for number 4 on the Senators. Frieda is dealing. This is, I think, the quickest we've seen a pitcher deal all day by a long shot as well.
I'm sorry if you just heard a thump, ladies and gentlemen. That was my jaw hitting the floor.
Oh, that one way out left. So first ball for Frieda, but
he was almost halfway to a immaculate inning.
He's got some power on these pitches.
And they've been controlled outside of that one. Color me impressed.
Frieda in.
God.
Strike 2. Damn. This is probably the most exciting pitching performance, I would say, from a Big Train pitcher in these 2 past days combined.
Yeah, I think Frieda and the Fs, Felix and Frieda, are the men to watch.
Even count there. He gets another ball, so 2-2. But looking to retire this batter. Frieda comes in. call another ball, so full count. Frida in, swung and missed from number 4. So he takes care of business, gets his second K, and 2 quick outs here for the Big Train.
Listen, he's just throwing the heater and placing it where he wants it, and these guys aren't able to keep up with it.
I mean, you got to think Colby Frida, he's got only 8.2 innings pitched in his freshman year at Kentucky, but that's 8.2 innings pitched in the SEC. So some pretty good experience for this guy as he comes in.
He's probably chucking above 90. These are a bunch of high schoolers who probably see stuff in the 70s, 80s at max.
Yeah.
He's fanning them.
Batting is number 5 for the Senators. Frida not off to as great a start, count at 2-0 against number 5. Looking to rebound here. Sends it in. Strike 1.
I think I just remembered I like baseball.
Colby Frida has revived us here in the broadcast booth.
Good morning.
In, swung and missed. Strike 2.
Oh my gosh.
Down 2-0. He's gotten it back up to even 2-2. Frida could take care of business here.
I bet he is not pitching another inning after this. I think they know he's coming out and playing next week.
And he takes care of business. The 1-2-3 punch with 3 strikeouts from Colby Frida, the freshman out of Kentucky. Bet we'll be seeing his name on this Big Train starting lineup perhaps soon. That was pretty impressive outing for him, but we'll be back shortly on Big Train TV. Welcome back here on Big Train TV. I'm Allie Navarrete alongside Nick Poor, bringing you Southern Maryland Senators versus Big Train here at the Pove, or Shirley Povich. I think we're calling it the Pove.
I think I've made a thing.
Awesome. What an outing there from
dang.
Colby Frida, the freshman out of Kentucky who took care of business. 1-2-3, 3 strikeouts recorded in the top of the 6th. Pretty impressive, Nick.
As my lovely niece, who's definitely gone to bed, would say, oh my gosh. She's a 2-year-old. She's adorable.
And she knows. She would have described it just like that because we were, oh my gosh.
She would have read the room. She's a smart cookie. But yeah, 88th right-handed pitcher in his class scoring a perfect game.
So now we've got another pitching change for the Senators. Number 4, who's been playing, I believe, in the outfield.
They've been putting a lot of position players into pitching. They're really trying everything.
He's taking his stab on the mound, and he sends it to Cobb, who sends it down into right field. Around first, he's going for second. Will he get the double? And makes it safely, comfortably even. So
he barreled that one.
Baylor Cobb with the double to get things started for the Big Train here in the bottom of the 6th.
That was the sound of that bat is why we do what we do.
It's very nice. Next up, TJ Rogers, the DH today.
TJ got hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Mr. Rogers is...
TJ is our Nevada guy.
He is. He's Austin, PA State. Correct. He's a freshman there hitting 282 for OBPS.
That one fouled back toward the net.
282 on base percentage isn't great, but 2 doubles and 34 at bats. He is a man who gets those bases.
Can he get another one today?
You know, he was his high school's #1 tennis player in singles.
Wow.
Look at the tennis courts right there.
Maybe he warms up on those and then he comes over.
You never know. Are you into tennis at all?
I like watching. I don't play. I'm not very good, but I like watching.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not into either. That was coming from my head.
Yeah, that one came right back toward us. Another foul tip from Rogers. Count at 1-2 as he faces #4, the pitcher from the Senators. I enjoy watching some of the Grand Slam stuff.
Yeah, if there's a final on, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
My choice of less popular sport is golf, though, personally.
Rogers, little hit, fouled off right. Dad's a big golf guy. Always tries to get me to watch golf. I'll watch sometimes.
You ever go play?
No one really wants me to play. I do not play.
Oh, it's so fun.
That's what my dad says.
Because it's just you. Like, I go with my dad and my uncle. It's just us out there basically talking for 3 hours while we all do stupid stuff. And every once in a while, we actually do something athletic. It's fun.
I might have to try.
It's a great family bonding exercise. For those of you that can't afford to golf, that is the wave.
4 deals in, and they'll call a strike. So he'll strike out T.J. Rogers for the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. Reminder, Baylor Cobb with a double, so he's on second. Now we'll see the catcher, Wargo, up to bat for the Big Train.
Warning for those of you thinking of taking a children golfing with you, though. Okay. You will be cursing. My dad said some words I didn't know existed first time I went out with him. But yes, Wargo at the plate.
Wargo, strike 1 from #4.
Redshirt freshman from Coastal Carolina, the shot to clear. Remember their iconic March Madness upset as a 15 seed.
And Cobb trying to steal third. He'll make it happen. Was almost maybe going to run home, but the Senators recover there and keep him at third, but steals third successfully, and Wargo's still at bat here. Count 1-1.
Great cover from the shortstop there to not let that ball go wild. He was ready to start running home.
Completely. #4 in, swung and missed from Wargo. 1-2.
Very mechanical form from this pitcher. It feels like you can see each step separate, like a I don't know. It's like he holds in place, like it's a gif of a guy pitching.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, I totally noticed it.
I was like, am I on something?
No,
or am I
you
right?
definitely
Yeah.
are. He his one. It's like it goes arm, leg. I don't even know.
It's like step back, hold for a second, everything, which is it's a strategy that they teach players when pitching.
And now goes past the catcher, but it'll be ball 3.
His coaches are definitely using external ways to get him to learn. It's called, where is this in my old notes? It's called getting him to separate segmentally from his motor learning feedback. You want to use the results and an external focus to get him to learn. So instead of like keep your leg higher, he's bringing his leg to a certain point.
Wargo hits it out, foul behind. Nope. They'll make the catch. Senators will get that one right up against right field bleachers. First base bleachers, excuse me. So that'll be out #2.
A very segmented pitcher. It's the way coaches describe it now isn't keep your leg high. It's you should feel your leg hit something. Like you should feel, instead of make sure your left leg stays planted, it's you need to feel the rubber and push off the ground. It's more of a focus on a minute part of the motion instead of just do what I want you to do.
Interesting. Trey Wingate at bat now for the Big Train. Swings and misses on that first one.
Hefty swing.
And again, Wingate fouled back.
A dinger.
Yes.
It hit the metal pole for those of you at home who did not hear it.
I heard the ring was heard throughout the POV.
It surely was.
Oh, good one. In for a ball. Oh, a strike. So that'll be the third out for the Big Train here in the bottom of the sixth. We'll be back shortly to bring you the seventh on.
Ready?
Welcome back to Big Train TV and to the broadcaster. Yours truly's delight. Colby Frieda is back on the mound for the Big Train, facing I believe that's number 23 from the Senators. First one, just outside strike zone, so a ball, but
I'm gonna disagree with that one.
I thought it was looking close, but I mean we're big Colby Frieda fans in this booth, so oh that one comes in, just low. Again a ball.
That one was low, but he's really just going after the corner.
Yeah. No fear in Frieda's eyes. That one comes in. They'll call a strike finally. 2-1.
Yeah, he sent that one a little more middle, but still, he's staying low with all of his pitches. I'm calling it right now. He's going high with this one. Now he's got the batter fooled.
Comes in. Definitely higher. And swing and a miss there.
What did I tell? That's
was good.
Pitch ordering for you. It's all about sequencing.
That's good stuff.
Now you probably either continue with another high heater or you hit a breaking ball, throw a breaking ball. And knowing him, it's just going to be another high heater.
Oh, no. That one goes a little down into the dirt on the right of the plate.
This is an interesting position. I wonder what he's going to go with here.
What could be going through Frieda's mind? He'll come in. Swung on, but
Caught by
fouled
number
out.
1.
Yeah. With the bare hand. Or not bare. He's got his gloves on, but no glove.
He's got his gloves on, but
His-
no
you
glove.
know- You knew what I meant.
Baseball's full of its intricacies. He's wearing his batting
Batting gloves.
gloves.
No,
Fielding glove, I
mitt?
guess.
Yeah.
I guess glove.
I don't know. Comes in from Frieda, swung and miss. So 23 is retired by Colby Frieda. Strike out and out number 1 here in the top of the 7th.
That's his 4th strikeout in 4 batters.
Yeah, wow. Effective. Colby Frieda, very effective with that SEC experience. Definitely Definitely the highlight tonight for the Big Train. Despite the 11 runs on the board, I'd say Colby Frieda is my standout player. That one comes in, fouled way into the parking lot. Wow, that one went way right.
Was really ready to hear a car alarm after that one.
Yeah, no, that one. Sometimes we joke about it going to the parking lot. I think that one actually did.
That definitely made it through this tree.
Yeah. Frieda in. Strike 2.
Got him there. Made him look. Yeah, it's funny. 11 runs, but only 6 hits and 3 errors from the opposing team and a bevy of walks and hit by pitches.
Number 1 struck out. Falls victim to Colby Frieda. Takes care of 1 and 2. Can he do the 1, 2, 3 again?
I fully have a man crush on him right now. He is playing insane.
Yeah, he is unreal. Making me really excited for this Big Train season, Nick.
Someone needs to get Jacob to make a Colby Frieda graphic right now.
Comes in, swung, fouled back.
This is
Strike
why
1.
we wear protective equipment.
Yeah, Frieda isn't the face of Jacob's graphic for this final. Gonna be a bit bummed.
Well, he has the final a final preset.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Maybe we can convince him to put Colby Frieda everywhere.
We're Frieda fans. Trademark.
Frieda fanatics.
Oh, I like that better.
Yeah.
Much more exciting.
Frantic.
Frieda comes in. That one outside on the right, so count 2 and 1.
Catcher really contorted himself to get to that one because it was coming in so hot. He was like moving with it.
In super hot. That was
Oh my God.
beautiful. Strike 2.
These batters just don't know what to do. Is he about to strike out 6 straight guys?
It might happen. Frieda deals. They'll call a ball, so full count. But yeah, if he can take care of business here, this will be strikeout number 6. He'll have taken care of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 in back-to-back innings. Frieda sends it in. Fouled back. Number 22, making us wait for it.
He's hanging in there. He's doing his due diligence. He wasn't moving the bat early in this at-bat, but now he's fighting for it. But can he get solid enough contact to put the ball in play?
Frieda fires, and he'll walk number 22. Oh, I'm disappointed.
Can we really ask for much more from this guy?
No, we definitely can't.
5 straight strikeouts. Sadly, 1 walk.
Very impressive, though, outing from Frieda as he'll face number 8 from the Senators. But good start, but yes, 1 batter does get a walk. But again, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th, so could still end this inning if he can take care of number 8. In strike 1, that's the Frieda first pitch. I'm trying to come up with a way. It just comes in so fast on the first one.
He really is aggressive with that first pitch. Always a heater, low.
In again. That one a bit less controlled for ball 1.
Putting the heater low is genius because your 4-seamer has rise, so he's making it look like it's going to miss the box. Then it comes up just enough, and the batter is left dazed and confused.
Sneaky good comes.
Pitch.
Yeah, this is great, honestly.
Honestly, it reminds me a little bit of Jacob deGrom, the way he's just like, I have a great fastball. You're going to deal with my great fastball, and I'm going to put it where I want to put it.
Comes in. A ball. Number 22 running to steal second, and they'll call him out. Great play there by Wargo to find Hedgewood at second base. Big Train take care of business with some excellent pitching from Frieda, and then great fielding from the catcher to second baseman connection to stop the stolen base. We'll be back shortly on Welcome back to Big Train TV. I'm Allie Navarette alongside Nick Poor, bringing you the bottom of the 7th of Big Train versus the Southern Maryland Senators in the second exhibition game of the season. Up at bat now for the Big Train is number 1, Colton Hedgewood, who hit the first home run of the Big Train season just a few innings ago. He's facing again number 4 pitching on the mound for the Senators. 2 balls to get started for number 4.
It's good to see the Senators actually be able to keep a pitcher in for a couple innings now.
Yeah, it was 13 was on a roll, to be fair.
He threw 3 innings. Now we're getting 2 from 4.
Yep. For it's Colton Hedgewood. Hedgewood, the freshman from Louisiana Tech, Mississippi native.
The Diamond Dogs of Louisiana Tech.
Swung and missed there by Hedgewood. Count 2-2. Diamond Dogs, is that really their mascot?
I think it might be officially something else, like the Bulldogs or something, but they call themselves the Diamond Dogs, yeah.
It's like Ted Lasso. It's giving me Ted Lasso.
Well, the Diamond Dogs. Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah. Comes in, Hedgewood, straight out center field. It'll be a nice single for him. Hedgewood just finding his stride here at the Pove this evening.
I'll tell you, number 4 barking up the wrong tree, leaving that pitch straight up the middle for a guy as hot as Hedgewood. He is a triple away from the cycle.
It's quite impressive. That was a great contact there to hit that one straight up the middle. And we're back to Schiavone, the bottom of the Big Train order.
Schiavone, the catcher from JMU, played in 40 games this year. Not an offensive threat, but not a pushover either. 9 RBIs and a 184 average.
That one out wide on the right from number 4, so 2 balls to get started.
That pitch gave me Ben Shapiro energy. Far out to the right.
Nice.
Yeah.
And again, strike 1 there, count 2-1. I think I need a new response to your jokes besides nice.
I mean, I'm not giving you much to play off. It was just like either eye roll or, all right, that was kind of funny. Yeah, that second pitch was, there we go. Those last 2 pitches were exactly what he was trying to do with the Ben Shapiro pitch. It just got a little out of his hand early.
Yeah, that one much better. Count now at 2-2. Again, Hedgewood on first.
We've mentioned how we're infecting each other pronunciations. I'm waiting until you make a horrible dad joke. That'll be the day.
Okay. I definitely have it in back up to bat.
All right. Some good pitching there from number 4.
Coming in, and Hedgewood successfully stealing second. Ball goes way over the second baseman's head, and he'll get to third as well. Colton Hedgewood, not only can he hit, folks, he can base run. Steals second and third successfully.
They gave him that third base, though. That throw was horrendous from the catcher, whose number is currently
Blocked.
6.
Oh, you can see that?
I was about to say blocked, too, but I'm pretty sure it's a 6 because I see a circle and something stemming from it. Like, I can't see the 6, but I can, infer.
Got it. DH is Tyler Rittenauer. Not rostered with the Big Train, but we got a couple guys playing like that tonight because of the exhibition.
Early season, we're missing a couple guys because of regionals. Have you been watching any games?
I watched some Maryland baseball the other night when I was on my couch a bit ill. Pitch comes in. Call ball again, so count 2-1. Yeah, so Northwestern softball was not going my way, so switched it over to Maryland, and they were just completely dominating over, I think it was Long Island. Ended up winning like 23 to something, but
the LIU Blackbirds or whatever?
Something like that.
Bluebirds? Blackbirds? I think they're like the Thunderbirds? Oh, it's something. But yes, I chose today to watch Wales-Ukraine in soccer. Amazing to see the Ukrainian team playing at all.
Seriously, wow.
Gareth Bale, though, not letting them continue to the World Cup.
Swung and miss by the Big Train DH, so count it 2-2. Intense game happening right now for the Terps, actually in College Park. We've got a couple Maryland guys who hopefully will be returning to our roster soon.
Or
ob-
hopefully not.
hopefully
soon.
not for the Terps' sake, but eventually hoping to get them here at the Big Train. That another strike they'll call, or excuse me, a ball. So
Yeah, that's a quick little scoring error there.
count at 3-2. That one came in low. I saw the scoreboard flash 3 on the
Yeah, but
strike.
then he was
so
still
I was
standing there, so I was very confused.
like, I
as
was
well.
like, no. Comes in, swung, and gets some contact. So be fouled off and full count still.
Thought the manager was coming for a mound visit. He just wants the ball.
Maybe it belongs to him.
Nah, they didn't have time to bring balls with them. They just showed up.
This is true.
You know how the Senators roll.
Comes in. They'll call him out. So number 4 takes care of business for out number 2 here in the bottom of the 7th.
Back-to-back K.
Very impressive outing here, especially in his second inning. Not every pitcher from this team has made it that far. Yeah, Garrett Felix up next for the Big Train. Back to the top of the order.
Speedster tripled earlier today.
He was running. He was rounding those bases faster than I've ever seen. Not than I've ever seen, but it was quick. It was quick.
What's the Black Eyed Peas song? Run in, and run in, and
That was Garrett Felix. That's what they should play. I know they won't play music while they're playing, but if they were going to play something,
Oh, that's actually a good stolen base song. Like a guy comes in.
pretty good. I said at Northwestern they play the Major Bag Alert. Pretty funny.
Yeah.
Getting all the bags. Anyways.
Yeah, no, it's good.
It's good. Count at 1-1 for Garrett Felix.
See, now you put me in that position where I didn't know what to do other than like, yeah.
Yeah, so true. Count at 2-1 now. 2 outs here, so if number 4 can take care of business with Felix, we'll end the inning. In, Felix hits it wide out to left field, and it'll drop in play. So Garrett Felix gets to first, picks up the pace, and slides into second, safe. The way Felix runs, man, he, watches his ball as he runs to first, and then right as he rounds that first base corner, he just picks up the pace perfectly.
What does he do to start that? Oh, okay. Yeah, he watches it. He doesn't really stay to watch it, though. He just goes.
It's when he rounds where I'm like, it was like he kicked it into another gear. Been very impressed with the speed on this kid.
And it's the awareness. Like you said, he knew to turn it into another gear because he knew he could beat him. And
awesome.
We've seen him get thrown out once. But that was a great throw. So, thrown out stealing, I should say.
Yeah, so Felix makes it to second in scoring position, and now we're up to Petrie, the shortstop today for the Big Train.
The Frenchman, with one error today, hit by pitch and walked, scored earlier in the game.
Petrie, another one of those Kentucky guys, so teammates with the current pitcher, Frida.
Ooh. I always wonder, we haven't really talked to the guys too much yet. I wonder what the connection is between the guys coming from the same program, how well they know each other.
I know. I mean, you'd have to expect that they're pretty pleased about it. Four sends this one in. Petrie hits it. Second baseman's got it. He'll send it to first. Easy out. So that'll end the 7th for the this one. We'll be back shortly on
Two, one.
Welcome back to Big Train TV. We've got another pitching change for you here in the top of the 8th. Eric Ritchie just finished his freshman year at East Carolina, a very talented baseball program. So he has not seen any action for the Pirates, but he's here on the mound for the Big Train tonight.
60th ranked left-handed pitcher in his class. What does that say about the program that they can leave a guy that high ranked without pitching?
Seriously. He's got to follow in Frieda's footsteps. Colby Frieda, who came in and was just an absolute rocket on the mound for the Big Train, really took care of business, struck out 5 guys in a row. Made me very excited for what he could potentially do for this team going into the regular season.
Early season Cal Ripken Pitcher of the Year candidate.
based on these past 2 days, it has to be Frieda.
I mean, yeah, we've seen Olney. I mean, it's so early season. We're not in the season yet. But
I mean, we've seen a lot of pitchers because every team this exhibition has been playing a lot of guys, obviously, but no one was as electric as him.
Not even close.
Not even close.
I mean, 13 was electric, but I think that was just because he was a pitcher.
And it's this game. Eric Ritchie will face number 8 from the Senators.
Let's see what he's got. I'm excited.
In fast. Strike ball, Eric Ritchie.
He's doing the same thing Frieda did, just low heater. Keep them confused, too fast for them to catch, and they're going to think it's going to miss the zone.
Pitch comes in, swung on, but holds it. Number 8 holds it just back, so ball 1, but still quite the power there from Ritchie.
If I were in the crowd, I'd be booing that call. I really thought he swung on that.
Yeah.
Thought he went around it.
Comes in fast. Number 8 swings it out to Petrie at shortstop. He'll pass it over. Quick to Cobb for the out.
I remember we were talking about Petrie's throw being just a little off last time. He left no room for anything there. That was beautiful fielding.
The first one was kind of a mess up, but then there was another out like similar to that earlier. So him and Cobb have really been seeming to have sort of found their groove since that mess up in the earlier innings.
Petrie had an error in the first, yeah. Huge leap forward for the Quebecois man. That wasn't even a joke. He just is Quebecois.
Ritchie again, huge swing and a miss for number 3 there.
Oh my! Oh,
the pitching's getting exciting for the Train.
Those fastballs are making it hot up in here. Oh my God! This is what baseball is all about.
And again, that one down into the dirt. Ball 1.
Can't win them all. He's hiding behind the glove, which is something actually a lot of pitchers at this level haven't been doing.
In, swung, and again by number 3, so strike 2.
Thought he might have cracked the bat there, but he did not. Wonder when we're going to get our first broken bat.
I know. Don't think it's going to be tonight.
Why not?
It's not in the air.
I feel like you never know when a bat just decides to snap straight up the middle. Remember, Homer says, watch out for flying balls and bats.
Swung on again, number 3, but Wargo quickly gets it to Cobb at first, so it'll be another out. And Ritchie taking care of business, but so is the infield.
Infield's struggling to get the ball back to the pitcher there. It's now all the way in the opposing bullpen area. Opposing bullpen brought to you by Nick Poor. Nick Poor Waste Management Services.
You cleaned that earlier?
Oh my gosh. I'm
part of the job, part of the job.
It is, but I'm going to have war flashbacks.
Ritchie in quickly. Strike 1. Similar to Frieda, he's just sending in that first pitch almost perfectly, facing number 20 from the Senators.
He's got that confidence, too. He's not really wasting much time in between pitches.
Swung and a miss from 20, strike 2. I know, him and Frieda just sending him in so much quicker than any pitcher we've seen this far.
I can't say for sure, but I think that was a cutter, and I know it was nasty.
In again, a ball.
Oh, it must have been a cutter, because that was some insane glove side movement coming off a pitch moving that fast. Oh, I am baseball nerd swooning up here.
Comes in quick. Swung on, but makes a little contact fouled.
That's the thing with Frida and with our man up here,
Richie.
Eric Ritchie. The batters have only really made solid contact, I'd say, once. It's just been a lot of foul tips, just trying to stay alive, unable to keep up with the pace of the pitching.
Richie fires, and another swing and a miss there for number 20. So Eric Ritchie takes care of business on the mound. We're a little worried. We're like, how's he going to follow up Colby Frida? But that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's how.
That's how. So Big Train escaped the top of the 8th unscathed again, and we'll be back for the bottom of the inning. Welcome back. Batting for the Big Train to lead off the bottom of the 8th here is Schultz, facing number 20, the new pitcher for the Senators. In, Schultz hits it right into the glove of the pitcher. He'll run over, toss to the first baseman. Quick out there for the Senators.
Yeah, that was quick. I barely processed that we'd started the inning.
Bates did not really get anything going. We'll move on to Baylor Cobb.
Diamond Dog. 3 at-bats, 1 walk, 1 strikeout.
Having a good day at first base as well. Him and Petre really found their footing lately. In strike 1.
Cobb played for the Oneonta Outlaws in the Perfect Game Collegiate Baseball League and has a 2-second pop time with a 79 miles per hour catching velo.
Oneonta. Where's that?
New York.
Got it.
Shout out my homie Lara who goes to SUNY Oneonta. You're definitely not listening to this because we haven't talked in 2 years, but shout out Lara.
Maybe she is. You never know.
She was a good friend. We just lost touch because she went to New York and I went to DC.
Happens.
Life moves on, doesn't it?
Yeah. Whoa! All the way hits the pitcher there and right into his glove. You heard Nick scream because we heard that one hit number 20. God! Woohoo! That was directly shot at the pitcher. Out number 2. Obviously, Baylor Cobb. What a hit right there.
I apologize for destroying your eardrums, Allie and listeners, but that was great reflexes.
Seriously. Now we're on to TJ Rogers.
This is possibly the... Oh.
Rogers hits it down. The third baseman cannot take care of it. Dives for it, but it gets out of his glove. Rogers rounding to second. Secure a double.
I was about to say this could be the best inning from a pitcher from the Senators all game, and then
Spoke too soon.
doubling up.
TJ Rogers with the double. He had 2 doubles in his 34 at-bats this past season, so adding another. Now the catcher, Wargo, up for Bethesda. Strike 2, taking care of business early. 0-2 right now against Wargo.
TJ Rogers advanced to third there.
I would know that if I were sitting in a better position.
That was
a quiet little stolen base there from Rogers.
Rogers, I call him Roger Rabbit, quiet and quick. There we go. I'm trying to get nicknames going. I think that one could stick. Writing that down.
20 sends in. And Wargo up the same side that Rogers did. He'll round to second as Rogers comes home. And
I keep believing Trey Wingett's walk-up song is like the Wii menu music. Boop 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 boop. But then it becomes us every time.
yeah,
Trey Wingett walking hit by pitch. Looking to bring home another run. Big Train bats are looking better now. It's 10 hits.
much better than last night, especially.
4 in the last 2 innings alone, I believe. Crescent moon hangs over the Pove.
Oh, yeah. It is almost 10 p.m. here, Bethesda.
For those of you at home wondering, the J2 bus stops running at 11:31. I'm sure we all have the same concern I do right now.
Nick needs to go home.
That's all right. Worst comes to worst. I got options. I can pass that like Stockton. Other ways to get back to the
Wingett, rocket, not in play, however. Out to right field, fouled out. But what? Some great contact there from Trey Wingett.
This, ever since we got past the part of the game where we thought it would end, it's been great baseball.
It seriously has. And honestly, I would say the spark was Colby Frieda.
Colby coming in the, when did he come in? Top of 6?
Believe so.
Because 6, 7, 8. Yeah, top of 6, Colby Frieda. That was when Train got rolling. Despite the 9 runs coming in the first, I really feel like that was when things got good.
In there for ball 2. Count even now for number 20, facing again Trey Wingett. Just finished his sophomore year at St. Mary's, the California one, not the Maryland one, just to be clear. In these parts, you got to be.
Yeah. Looking for a place for your son to play baseball? Check out the Koa Sports League. Competitive local travel teams and passionate, dedicated coaches. Leagues for football, basketball, baseball, and more.
No, lots of kids growing up who played Koa.
Really? I was just reading the sign that was sitting in front of me.
That was a great ad. Free promo for Koa Sports.
Shout out.
Count still at 2-2 as Wingett fouls that one back toward the third base bleachers. Wingett controls there. So another ball. Full count for number 20. Whoever he may be.
We have not seen anywhere near as many full counts as we did last night.
Yeah, last night was full count after full count after full count. Tonight we've seen some efficient pitching and some not so efficient pitching, but not as many full counts.
There's a little kid helping Dan clean up.
Oh, incredible.
Love the fans.
So Wingett will walk, and next up will be Edgewood. But, yeah, honestly, shout out to the Big Train community for helping us out all the time. So many volunteers, so many great fans. Very appreciative.
This could be you, but you ain't here right now. There's seats open. You guys better be coming Tuesday. Opening night, I've heard, is fringing on sold out, and I'm not just saying that.
Oh, exciting. Former national Gio Gonzalez, one of my favorite players growing up. Pretty exciting.
Oof. Imagine growing up a Nationals fan.
I mean, wasn't too bad. You might not like it, but it wasn't too bad for me.
Just like a team that has less taste than white bread. Like less culture. There's no community around it, I feel.
I disagree.
Because it's such a young team. It's not like the Mets where we're all together in our sadomasochism.
I guess, but like, I think we were like consistently good from like 2012 until 2019.
Winning team, a good fan base, not make. Tampa.
No.
That was not a sentence, but Tampa Bay Rays have a great team, and their fan base is depressing to the point where you can get $2 tickets to the Trop.
Well, DC is a smaller city, but anyways, number 20 strikes out Trey Wingett. So that'll do it for the 8th inning. The Big Train escapes with a run. Pretty exciting stuff. Score 13-1. We'll be back shortly for the last one. Richie in strike one. Richie strike one there.
You were good the first time it came through,
the
too.
people heard me? Awesome.
The people heard and followed. Richie in strike one. Gospel.
Richie a little high there. Ball two.
See if he can regain some control on that fastball. It's coming up higher than I think he wants it to. Problem when you're throwing the heater, sometimes it just you have to be careful with that release point.
And that was a beaut. Strike two.
As Emile Pitre might say, I was a boot to say he needs to get a strike there. Or Emilian.
Emilian, our Frenchman. I don't know how you say it. How do you say the town he's from?
What, let me see.
Repetingi? I don't know.
What number is he? Because I have it. Oh, here we go. Let me try.
16.
Repetinier?
Sure.
I don't know.
Fair enough.
I'll ask my Canadian family again. Shout out to the adorable 2-year-old Sloane Meredith Halfnight.
Is that your niece?
Yes, she is. I cannot believe I've not showed a picture yet. At the moment I meet people, I show pictures of her. Struggling again.
Richie taking a bit more time. Fires. Another ball. Found himself in a similar situation, but was able to get out of it. So looking to regroup here.
Just 2 outs away from the end of this game. I guess I should say what could be the end of this game.
Are you implying that they might play at bottom of the ninth?
Well, I'm saying maybe they get 12 runs with the 2 outs remaining here. Who knows?
You never know.
Anything is possible.
That's just baseball.
Beauty of sports. Moments like this.
Richie now at 3-1, so trying to stay alive here. In swung and a miss from number 2 on the Senators, so they'll call it strike 2.
Struck gold with that pitch.
Richie in, and he'll walk.
Dang.
Number 2.
Really thought he was going to fight back in that after that great high heater, but sadly no.
It happens.
But we're in. So, all right. We're in double play chance territory here. I just reverted to an 8th grader there for a second with the voice crack of a century.
Richie eyeing the man on first, but sends it in. Strike 1.
There we go, Reggie. Attaboy.
We're going to need like a nickname for him, too.
E-Money.
Rockin' Richie. No. E-Money.
His last name's Richie.
There's lots of guys with first names that starts with E. I don't think we can do that.
Yeah.
In swung and miss by number 5. So
Richie
strike
Rich?
2. Yeah, Richie Rich.
The plundering pirate, because he's a Carolina. Maybe there's a pirate.
They got
The
some-
doubloon. Because Richie. No, that it's not good. But
It'll come.
a strikeout here
God.
would be like finding buried treasure.
Strike. So number 5 sent back to the dugout, and Eric Ritchie finds his treasure, like Nick said, for out number 2.
That's it. That was the infection moment. You leaned into the pun.
I did.
It's broadcast as like a reenactment of the movie Contagion.
Is that a movie?
Yeah, it's everyone was watching when the pandemic started. It's like the movie about a pandemic that like destroys the country.
Oh.
It's
Well, it hits a little too close to home. Perhaps.
Jude Law's in it, and he like spreads a ton of misinformation. Like, literally, like the guys were like, "Silver will save you." He literally says that kind of stuff, and it's dead on.
Interesting. All right, Richie, first pitch of ball. He's facing, I believe it's number 23 on the Senators.
Matt Damon's in that one.
Oh, but love Matt Damon.
Icon.
Strike 1. Again, runner on first, but 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. So if Richie can take care of number 23, perhaps end the game.
23 could have a Jordan moment here, though. There's a lot left to play for. 12-run lead is just 3 grand slams away.
And 23 hits it out to center field. It will drop. Big Train calling it. And that'll be, I believe, that will be a Big Train out for the end of the game.
Patrick a little hesitant to say that was the game there down on the field.
I know. We were hesitant, PA was hesitant, but that will do it for the game. The Big Train get their first win of the season over the Southern Maryland Senators. You know, after falling 6-0 to the Crop Dusters yesterday in the first exhibition match, definitely a great opportunity for the Big Train to rebound here, Nick. Opening day Tuesday. What'd you like today that could help this team come Tuesday?
Come on, you know what I'm going to say. I love the pitching.
Yes.
Eric Ritchie and especially Colby Frieda. Extremely impressive work from the both of them to just take a stranglehold on this game.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Honestly, you know, the most runs came in the bottom of the first. Big Train were able to put 9 on the board, but so much of that came from errors and not so great pitching from the Senators. So I think the game really saw its
I'm sorry, I'm struggling with this camera here. For those of you at home, our tripod is losing a
it's
leg.
not great. We're gonna get it. Maybe we should get a new one.
I don't want to invest. I already invested in the
We'll see.
mic.
Anyway, so
You just got to give me to impulse purchase it.
like you said, but so much of what really changed the pace of this game and got me really excited for Tuesday was that pitching from Colby Frieda and Eric Ritchie. So we'll be curious to see what Coach Sal does with those guys going forward. But they look great today. I wouldn't be surprised if they're a part of that starting rotation.
Absolutely. I'm very excited now for the season. Yesterday wasn't a great start to get the hopes up, but this is what you want to see in an exhibition. 9-run inning is a great sign.
Completely. So again, the Big Train will have opening day here at Shirley Povich on Tuesday, and Nick and I will be there to bring you the call, and hopefully they can get started with a win.
We'll be with you all season long, and we are super excited for that.
All right, any last thoughts?